everybody? How you doing? This is Barry, that Dope Metal Show, doing this weekly recap. All right. Before I was gonna bring up some stuff, then I'm gonna head over to the silent producer Rich to finish it up. Uh, First and foremost, again, I had did a minute video. I want to give my condolences to the Eddie Leeway family and to the Leeway fandom and the hardcore community. Lost themselves a legend, man, and it's a shame. He's inspired a lot of people, a lot of bands. Uh, you know, uh, like I said, my heart goes out to every one of them. And us at that Go Metal Show, we send our condolences, definitely. All right, so let me get up to a couple of quick little mini reviews over here. First and foremost, I want to talk about this band that the silent producer sent over my way called Vulture, and they have an album called Sentinels that came out. Now, I ended up listening to the whole thing on YouTube, and I gotta say, I dig it completely. All right, it has that straight up '80s thrash feel, old like the I want to say mid '80s, '84, '85 thrash. The vocalist reminds me a lot of like that old, like Exodus, like the old singer from Exodus. It has that style in there, and it just gives it that rawness of the '80s, man. That power, that feel, leads, everything that was so good about '80s thrash. Back in the '80s, it was just fantastic. But I really do dig it. Vulture Sentinels, it's out already. Pick it up. I think it's off Metal Blade. All right, then I want to talk about one of the bands that I saw basically growing up. All right, I saw him from his very beginnings when he was a one-piece band. They have a full band now doing this thing. They got a full length album coming out, which I'm not even gonna try to butcher it. I'm just gonna let the silent producer just put the name of the song and then the name of the album. Cause these guys are going straight up old school Carcass with long ass words. Look, I'm old, man. I'm not gonna go through all that. All right. But anyway, the single is up, and I heard it. And look, the musically, the music is great. You can hear the songwriting in there. They're not trying to be copy down everybody's stuff as far as how they doing their brutal death metal. It's good stuff, really, really good stuff. And the only issue I do have with it, maybe a little, is the vocalist is. I know it's not the original vocalist, from the founder of the band, because I could tell. Look, I get the whole, trying to be a little different with the, extra ingesting sounds. You know, I don't know. I still prefer to have some type of flow with it, and somewhat. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old, whatever. But look, still good. Still heavy as hell. Musically great. The vocals, I'm just a little. I think they just need to tweak that a little bit. All right, now we're gonna get into some metal bochinche. All right, Glenn Benton. All right, Glenn Benton. I guess was discussing the outrage about the AI artwork on the album. Okay, and basically his straightforward thing was, I don't care. I do things to piss off people, and if it's something that pisses you off, so be it. I guess that's just his way of just trying to shut everybody down from trying to say that they're taking away art from other people. Look, at the end, it's his decision. He wants to put it out there. I guess it's not, the art, uh, it doesn't, I guess, give too much of a reflection of the music. I mean, if the music's good, nobody's going to care about the art anyway, right? But in some restaurant, I'm not a fan of the AI. So, but Glenn don't care, so then I don't care. But fuck it, whatever, right? All right. Then we go with Dave Ellefson, former Megadeth bass player. All right, he's on tour right now with Overkill, filling in, and I guess during that little course of time he's there, he's over there playing with Overkill. You know, he's getting interviews and stuff. So they interviewed him, and I guess they asked him about comparing Overkill with, I guess, other bands or whatever. So he gives high praises to Overkill. So about how Overkill's discography doesn't have one flaw, one bad album. It doesn't have a Saint Anger or Risk. Throwing some shade at Metallica and Megadeth there. But you know, look, sometimes even though I do agree with him to a degree. I mean, Overkill does, they have one or two albums that are not great, Dave. So let's just leave that there. But so you got to be careful, man. You start sounding a little bitter there, but whatever works, man. You want to keep lighting the spark of bochinche, let it go. All right, so let me go head over to my man Rich, the silent producer. This is getting a little long over here, so he can start doing this thing. All right, this is Barry, that Go Middle Show. Take it over, Rich.
Thanks, Barry. This week's pick of the week is Antichrist Siege Machine with their new album on Profile Lord Records, Vengeance of Eternal Fire. 10 slabs of hard, brutal war metal. German thrash legends Sodom has announced on Facebook that we will be releasing a whiskey. The This Is Hardcore Fest 2024 lineup has been released, featuring Black Flag, the first 4 years set, All Out War, Cold as Life, 7 Seconds, Demise, Negative Approach, Underdog, and many more. August 2nd through the 4th in Philadelphia. April 21st, our friends Fahrenheit 451 at the Bowery Electric for the New York Hardcore Chronicles Sunday Matinees, 2 p.m., and this show is free. At the Brooklyn Brewery on Friday, May 17th, GBT presents Art, Punk, and Metal Art Exhibition. Opening party is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. The funeral services for Eddie Leeway will be held at Fernega Funeral Home, 808 Ditmars Avenue, Astoria, Queens, New York, 11105 from 3 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, April the 23rd. We recommend listening to some Leeway with Born to Expire and Desperate Measures.